5 Ways to Prospect Like Sherlock Holmes 3. If you can teach yourself to think like Sherlock Holmes, you'll start pulling in prospects like crazy, instead of pushing them away.
Hello, welcome to my platform. Once again, it's a pleasure to come and share pure value with you to help you move your network marketing business to the next level. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Gifty Ogo. I'm an online business coach. I help network marketers with tips, tools, and training to help you build a solid network marketing business online. Now, today, let's continue our topic on 5 ways to prospect like Sherlock Holmes. 5 ways to prospect like Sherlock Holmes. Now let's look at prospecting from Sherlock's deductive perspective, starting with a quote from A Study in Scarlet. Now the quote goes like this: "It is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment." It is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment. Now, Sherlock sees things that most other people overlook. Now, even though people think of Sherlock Holmes as the very picture of rigid logic, his approach is much more imaginative, much less linear, and it involves all of his senses and powers of observation and analysis. Now, his deductive method goes like this: from observation to analysis to theory and then conclusion. Remember, in my other video, I spoke about the inductive approach, which starts with a hypothesis and goes to research and then evidence and proof. Now, the deductive method, which is better and which Sherlock Holmes utilizes, starts with observation, then it moves to analysis, then theory and conclusion. In other words, Sherlock starts with observing reality, looking at the cold hard facts. Then he analyzes the objective facts and arrives at conclusion using all of his senses, including critical thinking. Now you can teach yourself to think like Sherlock Holmes, and if you are able to do that, instead of repelling your prospect or pushing them away, you start pulling them in like crazy. And that is what attraction marketing is all about: pulling in your prospects. So as you get better at this approach, you find your prospecting conversations becoming richer, more personally fulfilling, more financially rewarding, and maybe even much more fun. So let's dig into the real issues. Now, step 1, or the first way of prospecting like Sherlock Holmes. Step 1, you have to attend to the basics. Now, in the adventure of the Blue Carbuncle, Sherlock makes this statement, and it goes like this: "My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know." Now, when Sherlock says something is elementary, he's not necessarily saying it's simple or easy. He means it's basic, like the elements. In his own words, which goes like this: "As a physicist begins with the laws relevant to a problem, a detective begins with the facts of a case before adding in interpretation." I'll take it again. As a physicist begins with the laws relevant to a problem, a detective begins with the facts of a case before adding in interpretation. You see, as a marketer, you have a certain baseline of knowledge and experience, which is, in Sherlock's words, we'll say, are the laws relevant to a problem. You want to use that knowledge and experience combined with your present observations to help you define and deal with the specific issues your prospect is facing. After all, there's nothing new under the sun. It has all been done before. That is why you have to use your baseline knowledge. Now, Holmes points out when Lestrade overlooks the similarities between a current investigation, and earlier cases. That there's nothing new under the sun. It has all been done before. Every marketer already knows some basics about their prospects and what might keep them from taking action or making a certain decision. Here are a few universal elementary concerns. Number one, lack of information or resourcefulness. Number two, lack of money. Number three, lack of leads or prospects. Fear of failure, feelings of overwhelm, failure to take action because they are stuck. Now, armed with this basic knowledge, your job as a prospecting detective is to drill down and get the specific data or clues from your prospects before you try to solve their problem. You have to identify what their particular problem is first and foremost, or at least how they perceive their problem to be and what words they use to describe it. So that is it. That is the first step or the first way of prospecting like Sherlock Holmes. We'll look at the other ways in my subsequent videos. Now, if you like to learn how to build an automated selling and prospecting system to attract your own highly targeted prospects to your product or opportunity, then I'd recommend that you click the link right below this video or the learn more button on my fan page at Giti Ogo fan page to receive our free 10-day online recruiting bootcamp. Thank you so much for watching or listening. See you on my next video. God richly bless you. Remember, go crush it in your business with this knowledge.
I help you with tools and training to build a solid online business and attract your perfect team members. Follow me. I help you with tools and training to build a solid online business and attract your perfect team members. Follow me. Thank you for watching.